guys what's happening. Sorry for the delay again in video. If you watched my last video, I explained, you know, I've just had a lot on my mind, a lot on my plate here lately about career decision. Something really rare, at least what I feel is rare. It's never happened to me before. I don't, especially in this type of economy. So I mean, I've definitely taken some time to think about everything. But essentially what's happened was I got a job offer from Company B, and Company A is my current employer. Company B contacted me and said, hey, here's this offer, would you like it? And I said, absolutely. So I went in to Company A and said, hey, you know, I'm happy with everything here, but Company B gave me a pretty generous offer, and I'm gonna accept their offer, and you know, I appreciate everything you guys have done. Learned quite a bit working here, and appreciate everything, but I'm leaving. And they said, whoa, Tyler, hold on. What was the offer? We would like you to stay around. So I told them, and they beat Company B's offer, so I decided to stay with Company A. So then I went and I quit Company B. And I said, hey, I appreciate your guys' offer, it was really generous, but Company A counter-offered, and you know, I think I'm gonna stay with them. You know, I'm overall happy. I appreciate the generous offer, but again, I'm gonna stay with them. You know, and I didn't hear anything for a few days, and that was cool. You know, I was thinking I was home free. You know, it kind of sucked quitting both jobs right there within like 3-day period. You know, I didn't hear anything for 2 or 3 days, and then Company B sent me an email saying how they were disappointed that I decided to go with my current employer, and if I would reconsider another offer. I just, you know, my heart was just like laying heavy. It was finally all relieved, and the hell's the deal there? So anyways, you know, my heart was already relieved that I was done, and I thought everything was over with. Well, of course, Company B, I said, yeah, I'd be more than happy to entertain another offer. So that's exactly what they did. So they asked me a few questions, and you know, I told them I'd be more than happy. Shit. Cut. Kind of messed up there and put the company's name in. So anyways, I told him, you know, hey, yeah, I'd be more than happy to, you know, join you guys. It's just, yeah, if you want to basically make another offer, a counter offer, then I'll entertain it. So they shot me back a counter offer the next day, and it was again quite a bit more money. So of course I was like, hey, yeah, absolutely, I'd be more than happy to join your team. So walked back into Office A and said, hey guys, sorry to do this to you again, but I quit. 2 weeks from tomorrow. Quit this Thursday. Today is Saturday. So yeah. They took it all right. They were understanding, you know. It's just more of a professional business move. I mean, if somebody else wants you more, and they're more valuable and they're willing to pay you more money, hey, you know, that was my ultimate deciding factor. Was, if you guys want me that bad, you know, you must really appreciate me. You know, it took Company A another offer to make me stay, and why didn't they do that sooner? You know, they finally realized what I did, and and how valuable I was to them, you know, and they gave me this whole guilt trip of, well, you know, your customer, the customer I work directly with, you know, I'm not going to use the name, the customer really likes you and wants you to move up and become a project engineer or project manager, which made me thrilled, really, and that's what made me decide to stick around the first time. But again, you know, you can't keep going back and forth with employers, promising them one thing. So finally, one of them just had to crack, and my current one, I thought I had another gear to go up, and it dropped down. Shit. Oh well, it was still a good wheelie, right, guys? I mean, it was alright. Especially for talking and shit. So, yeah, that's essentially, so I went with my original offer after 2 counter offers to sum everything up. And so I start that job on the 11th, so hopefully that goes smoothly. I'm excited, nervous, all at the same time, you know. Have you guys ever had anything like that happen to you before? It's a good feeling, but a bad feeling. You know, it's made me think about, you know, like I said, I mean, I was comfortable in the job I was in. It was easy and not backbreaking work. You know, it was more office work, honestly. It was sat at a fucking desk for 8 hours and did reports on tests. So it wasn't anything exciting, but it was a specialty type field that I fell in and did a good job on. It's just I didn't get paid quite well enough to make me stay the first time. So yeah, it's one of those things, like I said, you know, you got to make up your mind. I was always told never to accept a counteroffer from your current employer. You know, you'll always be looked down upon. You know, when is he gonna? Oh, you're going on vacation? Must be going on a job interview. You know, so that kind of made me think as well. And overall, it worked out. You know, I boosted up my salary again by another. Yeah, I probably shouldn't give figures. Quite a bit more from my original offer, and it paid out in the end, you know, to kind of hold out and go through that scenario. Although it's not at all what I was trying to do. It was just more like I was comfortable with the other position, and I didn't have to go change anything else and all the paperwork and see if I was a proper fit for this new job. But overall, I'm ready for a change, you know. I get to go back working with my hands a little bit of both, a little bit of garage type work and a little bit of office work at the same time. So should be fun, should be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. So anyways, I might pop back up on here after a bit. Wow, that was an ugly fucking army chick. Looks like 10 dudes beat the fuck out of her face with their dicks. You know how army girls are. You're either a dyke or you're just a complete slut. And I'm just going to say that she was a complete slut just because it makes for a more interesting story. You know. That's just me. I apologize if she is the nicest human being on this earth. But I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Nova, what the fuck, man? It's Saturday. Why aren't we riding? Better make it soon, because in 2 weeks I'll be in Michigan for training for 4 weeks, I believe. So, got a couple of buddies up that way that I'll probably just go ahead and spend my weekends up there instead of coming back down to Ohio. So anybody up in the Detroit area, I'll probably bring my supermoto up there. Well, if you want to meet up, I know they've got bike night up there Thursday nights. I went up there when I went for the interview and hung out with them. I didn't bring my bike that time, but there's quite a turnout. I didn't see any supermotos, but I did see a KTM, whatever their sport bike model is, the 1000cc like V-twin KTM. It was pretty sweet. That attracted a lot of attention. If you guys are out and about, you should definitely hit me up. Like I said, I'll be 2-3 weeks from now, something like that. Hit me up through YouTube or Facebook. Get together. Still haven't rode with any supermotos. Actually, yeah, I have. I met one dude in Columbus before I started vlogging. We went on a quick ride. It was only a couple of minutes. Holy shit. That was a pretty good one too. Ah, I forgot to get gas. God damn it. The small ass town that I do live in, they only have 87 octane, which sucks because this bike takes 93 and 93 only. I have put 87 in it, just, you know, enough to basically get me to another station to put 93 in it. But I also don't like that on a supermoto. I mean, this thing only has like a 2.6 gallon tank or 2 gallon tank or some shit like that. If you go to a pump, what does the general public put in their cars, right? They put in 87. So if you think about this, you're riding your supermoto on the street, and you go to pump from that pump, and if it only has a single dispenser, nozzle, handle, hose, if everybody uses 87 and the guy before you put 87 in, guess what's in that hose when you go top off this little ass tank? You guessed it. Most likely it's 87. So, you know, you might get fucking... Does this car see me? Yep. Okay. Kind of scared me before. I've been hit on the side like that. And, but anyways, if you put 87 or 93 in it, you're putting 87 in until like the last, what? Maybe gallon if you're completely empty. And you just paid more for it, but really you're getting a 50-50 mix, so your bike's not going to run right. So what I always look for is a station that has separate individual hoses, 93, 89, and 87 octane gas. That way you know that that's only 93. There's very, 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 very few pumps, at least where I'm at, that have that. As a matter of fact, there's only one Marathon station that has that, so I mainly try and go to that one. I don't know how I got on this topic, but hey, a little piece of information for you guys riding on the street. If you think you're putting 93 in there, just you're probably not. A little something to think about whenever you go and fill up next time. So as I was sitting at the subway, I seen it started raining, so I was like, ah, fuck, I better go ahead and go. And I looked at the Weather Channel, and it said that it was going to be quarter-inch size hail and all that good shit. So hopefully I don't run into that. I'm almost home, but get out the way. God, I've missed this girl. Been riding my Bandit for a while back before to work this week. Till I got up enough time to want to work on this. I guess it wasn't necessarily time. It didn't take all that long. I mean, I did have to look into it and see what the hell the issue was. You know, like I said, it was the forks had moved in the triple clamps, making the bars and shit and everything all whopper jogged. Look at that wild turkey. You guys see that wild turkey? Huh. There's quite a few of them out here. Thought he was going to come back and attack me. Oh, fuck. Well, I can't go anywhere that way, can I? Yeah, I can. I think. If not, then I gotta really race his ass. Hopefully I got enough gas. What was I talking about? I don't know. What? Something's dead over there, don't you think? Look at all those buzzards. I get too sidetracked. Like, I come out here just wanting to ride and just make a video for you guys, you know. And I never give it much thought. It's just like, oh, hey, fuck, well, I got this thing together, let's go. Let's go take a trip out and make a video. So I do, and then I just go out and just fucking randomly put some shit together, which really makes me mad because I want to bring you guys some good videos, but I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. So you guys have anything you want me to talk about? Is there anything you want me to explain? I know I said like my very first introduction video was, you know, I want to do some, yeah, I've just been fucking busy. God, I hate to use that, but I've just been fucking busy. You know, and I want my channel to continue to grow and make some videos, put them out there. It's just, you guys know, maybe you don't know. It takes some time to put this shit together, work full time, have other shit going on in your life, and then this, and then that. God, I sound like a fucking broken record. Just tell me to shut the fuck up. Make a video, don't make a video. Tell me you guys don't give a fuck. Tell me you guys want to, you know, I wanted to try and get one out once a week at least. I mean, when everything, you know, comes more settled for me, I'd like to, I mean, twice a week. I mean, I was riding my bike all the time before I started making these videos. And then, of course, all of a sudden, you know, I don't make videos as much as I could have back before I got the GoPro, or not the GoPro, I got Drift. Oh, look at that wind. Yeah. Started pushing me over. I was actually out riding the other day, didn't bring my camera. You know, I wanted to try and get a little bit of this, a little idea what was going on with it. And I had some music going on. I found that I ride so much better with music, especially something I can jam to, you know, something that I like. Like, I was actually riding a wheelie, pretty decent angle, and was going around an entire, I had total control of the bike. I was able to steer it. That's something I've just recently been able to pick up. I've been able to steer it a little bit, but I was actually able to control this bike, and I don't think it was necessarily my abilities before. It was just the music on in my head put me in that mindset and that mood, you know, that and I haven't been on the bike in a while, so I was just ready to rip shit up. And yeah, I felt awesome. And I got back and I remember I didn't have my camera. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I mean, you know, that shit happens all the time. but wasn't anything too spectacular. It's nothing that I can't not reproduce. It's just something I thought was pretty cool for the very first time going out and doing it. And I was able to do it more than just one time too. I mean, I was able to rip that up quite a few times. Well, the train made it, so I went all the way around that whole loop. Or no, did I beat the train? Beat the fucking train. I've always wanted to do that. Not necessarily, you know, I mean, I'm gonna be dead if I'm on a bike, and then there's a fire department. Of course. How stupid are you? Kids watching this video, don't do that. Those guys will be there to scrape your body up. But I knew that the train was coming from that direction because I had just went all the way out and around, and basically I wasn't even trying to beat him back. I was just trying to let him go through, and I was surprised that the thing started going on. So I knew those gates had to come down, and he had quite a ways, so that's why I went. Pretty stupid. Anyways, I've babbled on long enough, and like I said, I hope I can pick up some videos more and more here, especially since I'm kind of more settled. But at the same time, I'm kind of looking at houses as well, so even more shit, you know, place to live. And yeah, I'll still be able to come out and make some videos. Just probably not going to be anything that's going to take a whole lot of editing or detail. Just kind of some shit like this, random ride, talk, chat, keep up with you guys, and peace out. See you later. You guys ever just try and do some slow maneuvers, you know, try and hold your own? Just kind of, that's how you really get good, is whenever you can try and slow shit down, you know, and get your balance. Right now it's kind of windy outside, which doesn't make that big of a difference, but it does make a difference. Need to practice backing it in too. That and Armenian, he's the man. He does some awesome ass wheelies. Oh, I thought that was a frog, not a frog. He does some awesome ass wheelies, and you know, I was watching one of his videos a long time ago, basically doing this. You know, it makes you a better rider, makes you more comfortable with your bike. Cover your rear brake at all times. Use your rear brake, use your throttle. You know, I'm being excessive right now with the clutch and throttle, but you get the gist. Just sit out there and work with this every once in a while. It's pretty cool to do. You know, I need to start practicing some slow wheelies, getting it up in the air, slipping the clutch, and getting it on its balance point. I didn't put my visor down. Eyes are watering so bad. And again, still didn't put my visor down. started gaining on that girl a little too quickly. So, yeah, I'm out of here.